It is the beginning of Season 2 of the F1 Manager Career Mode. Alpine! Sayonara! Au revoir, my friends! That's definitely more fitting considering they're French, but you know what? Like the French, we had to wave the white flag. 2 points last season, and they sent me my P45, so we're now at Haas, alright? Haas or Sauber was the choice. Now, we ended last episode picking Haas. Why I would pick Sauber, I have no idea. Because it had to be Haas. Haas got more points than both of the teams in Alpine and actually Sauber, so it's no brainer. We do have obviously Nico Hülkenberg and Theo Pourchaire as our drivers, and we are 4 days out for the weekend. And I mean, I'm going to make the rule for this season, right? We obviously got 2 points last year, which across the board is bogging, man. There's no two ways about it. Should have been a lot more, but let's not dwell on the past. But if I can't get more than 2 points, we'll end the series at the end of the season. And that's not, you know, the greatest, you know, challenge in the world, because realistically, if I don't, what am I doing? But yeah, the challenge has been set. Can we beat it? Let's find out. But let's look at the car performance in post-Bahrain testing. So top speed, we're 13th. Ooh. Acceleration 5th. That's no bad. DRS effectiveness 17th. Ooh. Cornering, low speed 13th. Ooh. High speed 13th. Ooh. Medium speed 15th. Ooh. Tire preservation. Ooh. 19th. That's bogging. And engine cooling 15th. So pretty much we need tracks that are like guaranteed 5 stops and you require good acceleration. Now, I've already put a couple of upgrades on the car ahead of this, so yeah, it has to be better. It has to be better than last time out. I'm going to go for 16th and 16th. What I'm fearing though, and I addressed it last episode, is that I put a lot of upgrades onto the 2025 Alpine, praying, down on my knees that they would keep me. See if this Alpine rocks up and it's like the fastest car on the grid. There's going to be some serious issues, but yeah, I'm not going to change any of my drivers for practice 1 here. We're gonna go straight in and we're gonna see what we can do. So we'll test a few setups here. There we go, Pourchaire and Nico Hülkenberg. Let's see what you can do, son. In there, and what about we'll put you out in the softs, big man. Put you out in the softs. So into practice 1, let's go. Sayonara, let's do this. Let's go. So yeah, I was going to say let's go through the grid, but obviously people will be running their jobbers. But I mean, Hamilton has went to Ferrari, which I believe is just built into the game anyway. So yeah, we will have a proper look later on. But I mean, as you can see, Williams, I've got Perez and Ricciardo. So here, it's changes absolutely all round here in Formula 1, which is obviously always intriguing. So we'll see how that goes. Really looking forward to seeing how this season goes. I mean, it can't be worse than here, Abu Dhabi. I thought we had a decent race with Gasly. I thought it was really decent. But for whatever reason, man, there's such a gap between the top 6 teams and the bottom 4 teams. It's like, it feels like the max you can do is 13th. And we got 14th. And that's without retirements. You know, as Leclerc's fastest by 1.5 seconds. And what tire's Leclerc on? He is on the soft. So Bottas in the Aston Martin, so he's moved to Aston Martin. Gasly's in the Sauber, so there's a lot of changes, man. There's barely anybody that's actually stayed with their team, but we won't really know more until things drastically change a wee bit more. But yeah, Theo Pourchaire doing the laps on the hard is currently the slowest driver on the grid. 4 tenths off Zhou Guan Yu, who for some reason has got a drive in the Racing Bull. No idea why that's happened. Antonelli's 12. So yeah, I mean, I'm intrigued for like the later sessions to see who's actually in what car, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can have a good setup here and good. But I mean, Nico Hülkenberg is up in 5th, but I mean, we're not really pushing and he's only up in 5th. It's a bit of a worry. And he's on the softs. I mean, I guess it could be worse, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people not delivering. Setup satisfaction bad. Right, I think it's time we call the car in then. We call the car in, reconfigure, let's see how bad it is. Ooh, some's actually alright, but some of them are really bad. Let's see here. It's not really. That'll do that one. I'll just send them back out in those tyres, man. I don't really want to bring Pocher in as well. Calling him in a wee bit early, but I mean, I think we've got a decent driver lineup. I mean, both 81 rated, which I mean is pretty low, but at least there's like, I mean, who's at Alpine actually? Berman and Stroll. That's, I mean, I'm pretty sure I signed Ollie Berman. So again, really put. Oh, FSC. Oh no. Theo Porcher's broke the. Oh my god. Oh, it's the last thing we need, it, man. I'm just. 2 DNFs in Abu Dhabi as well with Alpine. We're kicking off practice 1 here with a big stinking DNF. Hulkenberg, the only guy out doing laps. Virtual safety car ending. I mean, it's not ideal. I mean, it's far from ideal, but oh, that's just not nice. I mean, barely faster than Gasly. He's the lowest car on the. I mean, we're a second off that guy in the Red Bull. He's not exactly Drugovic with a spin, but Gasly's just went quicker than us. But again, maybe Sauber's brought upgrades. I'm not really sure. Nico Hulkenberg, I mean, Pocher out, man, just absolutely tragic state. 22 minutes to go. I think we'll call Nico Hulkenberg in. And we could probably send him out on the hard tyre, to be honest. So, Nico Hulkenberg. Well, the setup's looking a lot better. Let's see. Is there... It's always that one. Why is it always that one that drastically moves, by the way? That one, tyres, right, you can't go out in that. I don't know. May as well use that hard because they only give you 1 set anyway. Hulk. So Hulk can go out. 1.4 off the fastest. It's practice 1. Let's keep our feet firmly on the ground. I tell you what, Mercedes do not look good. Hamilton definitely making the right call there. Let's see, Nico Hulkenberg. Let's just attack here towards the end, Nico Hulkenberg. Nothing to lose. Let's see what he can do on the hard tyre. Not improving on the hard tyre. I mean, again, he did go on the softs, but you'd maybe expect pushing. And what is his last lap? 44.6, but what's his best lap? Doesn't 2 He's not miles off it. He's not miles off it, which I guess is alright. Let's see what he does here. Let's push it up to deploy. What can Nico Hulkenberg do in deploy mode? Ah, that's more like it, Nico. Nico Hulkenberg, how is that guy keeping you behind him? I'd love to know, but Nico Hulkenberg moving a wee bit up the grid there, just to see what we can do. But I mean, that's on the hard tyre, so enough. I think Haas needed a wee leaderboard jump there to boost their morale ahead of these other sessions, because geez, oh man, absolutely tragic affair. So yeah, we'll do that. Set up. What is there to say? Right, so let's see, we'll do that. We get a wee bit closer to a better setup, folks. Alright, into practice. So let's see here. I mean, car setup 75, that's much better. Right. Right, so great. That doesn't really need touched. What? See what you can do with that. Yeah, well, send Pocher out for 8 laps. Manage session. Boom! He does 15. He does 8. What can they do? Both on the medium. Pocher obviously got less fuel on board, so naturally should be quicker than Hulkenberg, but I feel like Hulkenberg is reeling him in with that DRS. definitely is. But then it seems like Pochettino's pulling it. Well, you look by the gaps, like it doesn't lie. But we're not a million miles off the Mercedes there. Fernando Alonso at Red Bull. So hold the line. F1 teams aren't always on time. So here is the grid, right? So we've got Alonso and Sainz at Red Bull, Piastri and Russell at McLaren, Leclerc and Hamilton at Ferrari, Hulkenberg and Pocher obviously at Haas. We've got Drugovich and Verstappen at Mercedes, Ocon and Shaw at RB, Beerman and Stroll at Alpine, Perez and Ricciardo at Williams, Albon and Gasly at Sauber, and Bottas and Sargent at Aston Martin. So I mean, who's got the weakest driver line? I mean, I think it's got to be Alpine, Beerman and Stroll, so maybe it was a good decision to actually leave that team. Who's got the strongest one? I mean, I'd probably say it's Hamilton, Leclerc. I mean, Drugovich weighs Verstappen down. I mean, Sainz and Alonso's pretty good, and you'd probably expect them to. I mean, if Red Bull carry over the form that they... Tell you what, Verstappen, like, winning every race pretty much last season, his arse will be collapsed this season, just due to the fact how shite his fucking the team is that he's going to. I mean that. Oh, that's difficult, brother. Tires. Send you back out on that. Hulkenberg, do that, son. What can you do, Nico Hulkenberg? That's what he can do, big Nico Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg to the line. Can't improve, but he is sitting second, so we will probably take that, to be fair. Theo Porcher. Reconfigure. Let's put a few more. Run plan. Sitting. Let's just 20 laps to the end. 20 laps to the end. Well, yeah, probably will take him near enough to the end. Maybe a wee soft tyre run in there to see what he can do. So yeah, he sits in there. Brilliant for him. I'll put him on aggressive, sure, Pocher. Nico Hulkenberg. Really good lap. I mean, Bottas up in 4th, that's surprising. I mean, but I think you're beginning to see that with the top 4, or the teams at the top, I mean, the top 12, apart from us, are in there. It's all the same. It's all the same guys. Right, we'll put Hulkenberg down to 10 laps. Tyres, put him on the softs, see what he can do. Send him back out. Nico Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg, definitely an outsider for points this weekend. Definitely. What can Hulkenberg do here on the soft tyre? Nico Hulkenberg pushing the soft tyre here, catching up the big Sergio Perez. Not improving though. Not improving compared to the medium run. Which I have to say, I'm a wee bit surprised about. Theo Porcher. Keep Hulkenberg. Where is Hulkenberg? He's back there. He's doesn't know what he's doing right. Theo Porcher. Let's put you down to light, mate. Let you worry about being 14th when your teammate Alonso. So Alonso and Sainz dominating the 1-2s here. We need to keep Pocher out for a wee bit longer. Hulkenberg though, heading to the garage after his decent wee spell there. It's all spicing up here. I'll keep Hulkenberg on that. And then straight back out for more laps. Call Porcher in. Yeah, we're calling him in early, but I mean, what can you do, folks? What can you do? Bring him in. Not bad apart from the oversteer. Which one drastically moves oversteer though? You know what I mean? That's the conundrum, right? You're going to do, son. let's see what Hulkenberg can do. Can't improve. Can't improve. So I'll send Hulkenberg in. Right, so Porcher, attack, push. We won't put him on deploy though. I want to see what he can do. But deploy here. So let's go. Theo Porcher, 16th, 1.7 down. To the line. Jumps up to P12. Okie dokie then. Right, let's see what he can do with a deploy. Lap. Let's see, can he get close to Hulkenberg's times on the softs? Oh, he can. He can indeed.
Copy.
And Porcher and Hulkenberg. Tell you what, this is a decent result here in P3. Doubt will be up there come qualifying, but yeah, can't do much complaining because these guys must have been turning the wick up by now. But we look at Alpine sitting 19th and 20th. You can't help but feel that I made the right call there. I mean, absolutely not. But here, we won't know shit until we jump into qualifying here. It is quite that simple to see how good this Haas car is. So let's have a cheeky wee look. I mean, his car setup's untested, so but I mean, I think that'll be all right. That'll be all right. Obviously, I put you on that. Hulkenberg, I mean, his is a decent one as well. So let's manage this session. I mean, I think it would be too good to be true to both do a lap here and get us both through Q1. We'll have to see how that goes. So Hulkenberg and Porcher, I'll tell you what, we're pretty close to each other here. Didn't really factor that in. Right on top of each other. Yeah, Hulkenberg's probably been done in there. 30.6, you know, I'd be worried if, you know, people were smoking it. Oh, I mean, Fernando Alonso, 2 seconds faster than Nico Hulkenberg.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they tripped over each other there, because that is absolutely tragic, to say the least. Tragic. Right, Hulkenberg, you go back out. You go back out as well. We can get a bunch of laps in here. You know, not last laps, man. That does nothing for me. Leader. So, Jesus. Hulkenberg, this is a crucial lap, man.
Got even one.
He ran wide. Hulkenberg, he ran wide twice in the lap, but still improved to 14th. What can Porcher do? Alonso and Sainz though dominating this session. Aston Martin looked pretty good. Porcher goes up to 13th. So, I mean, are we the best of the rest? As in, better than Williams, Sauber and Alpine? I mean, I'd probably take that, to be honest, because it means like you've got the pickings of the points. But if Porcher can get 1.2 off Alonso's time, then I see no reason why Hulkenberg can't. We're going to have to use another set of softs, which is a bit soul destroying. I think we can maybe leave Porcher. He's 1.2 out off, but it's pretty big. I think we can just leave him and hope he goes through to save a set of tyres. I think that's what we're going to do. It's a risk, but if it pays off, it pays off. Where's Nico Hulkenberg? Nico Hulkenberg. Massively held up through the final corner by that Mercedes, and Nico Hulkenberg is crashing out in Q1, and that is the last thing that I wanted to see, man. Oh, Lance Stroll was doing some heavy breathing. I don't even know what's going on there, but we should be through with Theo Porcher. Not ideal, but I think the fact that he can do that lap time proves to me that not all is lost. But I tell you what, the top three teams look very, very close. Hulkenberg out in 18th. There is no spinning it, troops. That is absolutely rank rotten. That is shite. That is absolutely mince. Isn't it? Like, I mean, just bogging. Absolutely bogging. So we'll go in with our worn tyres. See, we saved a set of tyres with Porcher, and I feel like it might be crucial later on in the weekend. Safety cars, all that good stuff. But again, it feels like there is like a massive gap between us and the rest. So hopefully that's not true. Maybe but our tyre wear's pish, so I can't really make the case that it would be better in race trim. I mean, you can hope and pray it'll be better in race time, but I'm not too sure. I mean, Drogovic here. Let's see across the line. I mean, we're 5 tenths off. Well, we're 1.3 off Piastri, but I mean, that was on very, very worn tyres. So, tell you what. I mean, go on these bad boys and we'll see, Poitier, son. See what you can do there, laddie. Ricardo and Perez both through for the Williams. Poitier on his flying lap now. What can he do? He improves a bit. He improves, but he can't go quicker than 11th, which is disappointing. Very disappointing. Verstappen's sitting in 13th, so he's going to automatically improve. Jules sitting in 10th. I mean, how good's that RB? We're going to go with that set of tyres, man. I just don't think there's much point destroying tyres here for something that might not even happen. You know what I mean? But we're going to have this Ferrari up our arse, or are we? And Poitier. I think it might be P11 for Poitier. Yeah, P11. I mean, that's fine. I've got not many complaints about getting P11. That's for sure. I think P11's fine. Absolutely. I mean, Carlos Sainz on pole from Piastri, Russell, Alonso, Hamilton, and Leclerc. Actually, no, that's just the order of Q2. What am I doing? But Max Verstappen out in P15 there. Boggin, his teammate Drogovic is through in 9th. He got qualified by Theo Poitier. As for qualifying 3, it was Leclerc for Russell, Sainz, Hamilton, Alonso, Piastri. So I feel like McLaren, Red Bull and Ferrari, that is the battle. Mercedes look a lot closer to Aston Martin and RB than they do the top team, so it looks like there's a massive split there. We'll see how it goes though. It's race day, and that's where we're ending this part, guys. Sayonara.